Hi, my name is Lisa Magyar, and I'm the Executive Director at Creative Arts Enid.
Hi, and I'm Renee Lewis, and I'm a teacher there at Do the Marketing, and we have so many great things coming up this fall at Creative Arts for everyone.
Oh my gosh, we have a full calendar. To start this weekend, we have Lunch and Learn, which is a free event, and we have invited Dawn Muncie to come join us.
She's an amazing master photographer.
She has really been doing some great things with her photography and turning them into canvas-like paintings. It's just amazing what she's doing. So she is coming to talk at Creative Arts. It'll be this Friday, the 29th, from 12 to 1. And again, that is a free event. Bring a lunch, come hang out at the studio, listen to a local artist. We do this on the last Friday of every month. We invite a new artist to come in and speak about their art, their journey through art. And it's just a great hour. Ask them questions, all kinds of stuff. And it is family friendly for those that have a 4-day school week or are homeschooled to come out and listen to see how some artists make a profession out of their art.
Absolutely. And then on Saturday, we have our very first annual Chili Fest. We have opened it up to our staff and our board members, and so we're going to have several chilies available for people to come and sample. You can get a bowl of chili when you get a bowl to paint. We're going to have our Paint Your Own Pottery open. Bowls start at $15, and again, that comes with chili and a drink, and then we will take whatever art you do on your bowl and we will glaze it and fire it, and you'll be able to take it home in about a week. It's fantastic.
Oh, I'm excited about it because I'm making my chili, and the title of my chili is Your Chili's Weird. Okay.
Her chili is weird. My chili, Chunks and Chunks of Burnin' Love, is awesome. We also have a Where's the Beef chili, which kind of speaks for itself.
Vegetarian friendly.
Yes, and there has been big debate over whether or not chili should bean or not to bean, and so you come and be the judge of that for us.
Yeah, also we're kind of having a little contest, and the best chili bragging rights in the studio. So come out, join us. Have a bowl of chili, paint a bowl, wear your favorite team colors because it is a bye week for the OU and OSU crowd. So it'll be a lot of fun. And it's anytime between 11 and 3. Just come out, have fun with us. The other stuff we have going on at the studio is our after-school art classes have started. Mm-hmm. So
we have several different after-school classes going on. We have a ColorWorks 1 class, a ColorWorks 2 class. ColorWorks 1 talks about the 7 basic elements of art. ColorWorks 2 focuses on the principles of art. And then we have a budding artist for those little ones age 4 to 5, sort of in there, that are just starting to explore art on their own. So ColorWorks 2 is on Monday afternoons from 3:30 to 5. ColorWorks 1 is on Tuesdays, 3:30 to 5, and Budding Artist is Wednesday, 3:30 to 5. We also have a Creative Kids Art Club that meets every first and third Thursday, and that's just where we get to come and do all sorts of creative things with our art. We're starting to work some experiments into our art so students can see things sort of unveil themselves as they're creating their masterpieces.
And this is a great opportunity for Enid youth or surrounding Enid area because we don't have art in the schools and in the elementary schools. So this is a great opportunity for them to express themselves, learn about art. I'm just amazed at how many 12, 13-year-olds come in and they don't know what 2 colors mix to make green. I mean, that's something that we grew up with, learning in every single art class. So it is just a great time for them to be able to do self-expression, to learn about all of this art. And then we also have a new class called Friday Art. And that is going to be every Friday of the month is a different class, again, for the 4-day week class or the homeschoolers to come out. It is 10:30 to 12.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're doing what? You're doing Skip to My Louvre.
Skip to My Louvre every first Friday of the month. We'll do Textile Adventures the second Friday of the month. The third Friday of the month is our mini masters. It sort of takes off from our Skip to My Louvre. They work hand in hand together. And then the fourth Friday is just a fun follow me class where students get to follow the teachers as we help them create their own artwork on canvas with acrylics.
Yeah, so again, it is a great opportunity for some kids that don't maybe get art during the day or during the school week to come out and on a Friday come do art with us. And speaking of art, in February we are doing the Great Pumpkin Arttober Festival.
In October.
This is our first annual, we're hoping to make it annual, Arttoberfest. And we are doing a call out to artists and artisans. We need to bring art into the community. We would like to have artists come and have a booth where they can sell their art, they can show their art. It also is artisans, those that maybe make jewelry or do knitting, crocheting. You do have to make your own pieces. So nothing out of a kit or anything like that, but we want to bring artists. We are also looking for food truck vendors that are willing to work with us and do some German cuisine and maybe even challenge you to a pumpkin dish or two, because I think that would be a lot of fun to really challenge these the food truck vendors to create something that they're not used to creating. But we're also going to have games. We're going to have pumpkin painting, and we actually also have a pumpkin cook-off.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us about the pumpkin cook-off?
It's just basically going to be all things pumpkin. Any kind of pumpkin soup, pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, pumpkin, I don't know, pump up the pumpkin. And as long as it's something that you've made yourself and you can come in and it's something that's fun and yummy and unique, we will have, like she said, a cook-off, and it will be just a really great opportunity for us to get to also see what kind of artwork there is out in Enid, because it's incredible how many artists we've run into that just don't really have as many venues as they need to show off their artwork.
Yeah, so for more information on how to get involved with our Arttoberfest, go to our website, creativeartsenid.com. We have a lot of other events going on coming up this fall. We also do birthday parties. We have classes. We have some adult classes going on the books in November, an acrylics class. But we'll talk more about that next month on the Arttoberfest. So check us out on Facebook and on our website. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Kissling with Loaves and Fishes of Northwest Oklahoma. Watch for us on Community Talk.
Hello, welcome to Enid Community Talk. I'm Brenda Bingham with the Blue Star Mothers, and I have with me today Karen Vollman, and she is our recording secretary. So we would like to share a few things with you. So hello, Karen.
Hi, Brenda. How are you today?
Good, you? I was wanting you to tell us about our meetings and what time.
Okay, we have 2 meetings a month. Our first one is the business meeting, which is the second Thursday of the month. And then our packing meeting is the 4th Thursday of the month, which is tomorrow night at 6:30. And we're sending out 58 boxes at this time, and next month it may be more than that because
Right.
we have another unit deploying.
Yes, some of them just left yesterday.
Yeah, and I think Betty told me about one that's leaving in October also.
Yes. So I think we're fixing to get hit pretty good, don't you?
I think so too. But we've always managed to do this since 2005, so we'll get there.
That's right, and that's what we're all about. We really want to take care of our troops. We want them to all know that we think about them while they're deployed.
They love something from home. And we're fixing to have a couple of fundraisers coming up.
That's right.
That'll help send our boxes and put the things in it that we need.
Right. I think our next fundraiser is at Walmart, and we will be out there handing you a list of items that we send, and we ask you to go in the store and purchase an item. and come back out and donate it back to us. Some people do, they may buy a package of gum. Some people buy several bags of items. But that is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and
Yes.
we really count on our people here in Northwest Oklahoma to
And that will
help.
be October the 7th from 9
Right.
to 5.
You're right. And we stand out there the whole time. We don't give it up. We stand there. And sometimes we don't know if it's going to be hot, cold, but you know what? Our soldiers and our military people, they put on 100 pounds and walk around in the heat and the cold. And so we're doing this for our sons and daughters.
And all the others that are deployed, too.
That's right.
I know Ukraine gets pretty cold. We have a lot of boxes going there. And we also try to do the stocking hats and stuff for, the
Right.
beanie hats where they can put it under their helmets. And
Right.
we have a lady that does that for us. Plus, me and Jolene do a lot of that, too.
Uh-huh.
And it's that time of the year because I know Afghanistan, it's cold. Their seasons are about like ours, or maybe a little colder.
Right.
And during the winter time because of the mountains and stuff.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that we send them items that they need. And I know that right now it would be a good time to stock up on the hot chocolate and the hot teas and stuff like that, which we send the drink mixes all the time. That they can add to their bottles of water and all of that. So we'll be trying to do a little winter type stuff.
Right, and we always send the socks too.
Right, black, because that goes with all of the uniforms. It doesn't matter.
Right.
If we send white, they can only wear that with their PTs, and that's their training uniforms. If y'all don't know military talk, sorry. But black, it goes with any uniform. It doesn't matter what branch you are. So,
It's like the boot socks, like,
right,
that are long enough to
right,
come up above their boots and stuff.
right.
We can also use a lot of other items too, like even we got Halloween boxes going out tomorrow night, so the Halloween candy to put in the top of the box.
Right.
It kind of makes them smile when they open the box.
Right.
They get something from home at Christmas and
Right.
Thanksgiving and Halloween
That's
and
right.
Valentine's and all of that.
Yeah, and we try to do that because we want them to have a taste of home. We want them to realize that, hey, we're over here and we still get to do something for Halloween, or we still get a Thanksgiving meal, And as Blue Star mothers, we try to always do home baked goodies for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And when you have like 58 boxes or more, all of us have to do a lot of baking. We do have a lot of people that donate too.
That's right. But have you ever tried to make 100 loaves of pumpkin bread?
Yeah, that's usually divided into at least 2 people, maybe 3.
Yes. One year, Jolene has kind of helped me here lately do some of the baking with that because I thought, oh, well, we'll just do some pumpkin bread. But you know what? I didn't realize how much time and stuff it was going to take me to make 100 and something packages of that. But it was worth it. It was so worth it to see or to get the notes back. I
Anytime you
loved
take
our
that bread out of the
packages.
loaf pan or whatever, you're thinking, now this is going to a troop overseas.
That's right.
That makes you smile, so we got to do enough to go for all,
That's right. So all of that work, it was so worth it. So, and when they do come back, they usually will stop in our store at Oakwood Mall, and they'll say, hey, I got a package from you. And it makes your day, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does. And, not only from our area, but we see into a lot of, like we're sharing names now with other Blue Star Mother chapters in the state.
Right.
And so, and we would accept it if we got an address from New York or Connecticut or Los Angeles or wherever.
Right.
If we get that address, that box is going to that soldier.
That's right.
Or that troop.
I had a couple that contacted me. I guess they got my name and phone number off the website. And they contacted me, and they was having trouble locating someone to send them a Blue Star Mother lapel pin, kind of like what Karen has on. Would you like to point that out? hers is too, because she has a son and a daughter that served. And so they couldn't find anywhere to get these. So I was like, sure, I'll send them to you, no problem. So I went and got the pens and stuff, and I sent them to him. And I got the best thank you note ever, you know. But they was all the way from like Michigan, I think, which was kind of odd because there's several.
That's where our Blue Star Mothers got started.
Right, and there's
Flint,
several
Michigan.
Blue Star Mother people there. I think they probably didn't look very far, but with my initials, BB, so I think I just probably come up as one of the first Blue Star Mothers.
That's great. That's great.
But it was awesome to get to
Yeah.
share that.
Yeah, I know the banner flags and all of that stuff, you know. You don't realize how many parents and families and whatever need these to put up because their children are in the active duty and,
Right.
and so forth. But, you know, it's just a blessing that we can do what we do, and we have done it since 2005. And
Yes.
we couldn't do it without our community.
That's right.
And Enid Television Network helps us get the word out, and you know, it's just great.
Right. And you know, something else, this past Sunday was Gold Star Mother Day. And, you know, Facebook was just loaded with appreciation for our Gold Star families and Gold Star mothers. And, you know, that's a time that it really just breaks your heart.
It does. And our national president is a Gold Star Mother.
That's right. So, you know, and I sent her a special note too. And, you know, we have some local Gold Star families here in town. And, you know, we want them to know that we think about you all so often. And I so want you to know that your son or your daughter is never forgotten in the
That's
eyes
true.
of Blue
and, you know,
Star
as
mothers.
a Blue Star Mother, when your child is deployed, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so easy to become a
Exactly.
Gold Star Mother, and you're praying that that doesn't happen.
Exactly. And you know, I am considered a Silver Star mom because my son was injured over in Iraq. And, you know, that phone call is one that no matter where they're at, what they're doing, you get that phone call, and it's almost more than you can stand. So just be in prayer and in thoughts for these families as they go through this every year, every anniversary. They relive this, and they continue to serve like our national president.
Right.
Even though she's a Gold Star mother, she's still also a Blue Star mother.
Right.
And she continues to serve.
I'm a Gold Star wife, you know.
Right.
And as that day comes along and everything, I understand. But when you lose a child, and I haven't,
Yes.
I've been lucky so far.
Yes, thank God.
With 2 children being deployed at one time or another. But you know, it's just the thoughts and prayers. It means a lot to these families.
It does. And this time of the year, too, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas coming up, and it's very difficult for these families. So just for your thoughts, you know, just to say thank you, or, you know, just a prayer for them, I guess, is what I'm really
That's
asking.
great, yeah.
So,
That's just amazing.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
Now, we have another fundraiser the
Right.
21st of October at Atwood's from 10 to
Right.
2, but it may
Right.
last longer than that. It did last time.
Yes.
It's 2 hot dogs and a can of pop for $1. So
That's
come
right.
see us there.
And
Atwood's is great, you know.
You can't beat that. And that's one of our good fundraisers. And you know, Atwood supports us by helping us do this. But we also will have some desserts. Some of the moms will make pies, breads, cookies, I don't know what all. But if you'd like to have a nice homemade goodie or something that our moms make, you know, come out and see us. You might get a loaf of bread or something. Who knows?
Or Brenda's pies that
Oh,
she does.
yes. Oh, yes.
Even
And,
the BVA guys love those.
yeah. And so, you know, we do need to always be thankful for our stores and places around town that help us with our fundraisers.
And even outside our community, we have got a lot of support.
That's
and
right.
And so by supporting us, and we support the troops, they get these boxes from home, and
Right.
it means a lot to them.
Right. And another thing that the Blue Star Mothers is working on with the VVA And we've got some more help with the Enid television. We've got help with the wood ring wall. And so we're working on the Veterans Day Parade. So let's see if we can do just as well as the Cherokee Strip Parade. That was so awesome.
There was a big turnout around the square for that. It
That's
really
right.
was. We had a float in it, and I
That's
never
right.
did hear who won.
I don't know either, but you know what? We was there, and we didn't get to see the parade because we was riding in the parade. But you know what? Let's see if we can show these veterans how thankful we are for their service.
Right.
And show up to wave your flag and to say thank you as they're riding around the downtown. So we're about to run out of time, but we would like to also tell you all thank you so much for everything that you do for the Blue Star Mothers and our troops. Thank you, Vance, for including us in their what was it,
There
the
was their-
birthday ball
Yeah.
downtown. It was awesome. We was thrilled to be a part of that. And we just want to thank everybody in Northwest Oklahoma and continue to pray for our troops, our families, and especially our Gold Star families right now. And Karen, would you like to say anything?
I would like to say thank you to everybody also, but God bless America. Pray for our country and our troops, and, you know, come see us at our fundraisers. We'll be glad to
Yes.
just come by and say hi, you know.
Exactly. And thank you, and continue to pray for our president. As you know, we don't care who you're going for or who you're against, but you know what? It takes our president and our troops to help keep us safe.
Yeah, land of the
Freedom.
free and home of the brave.
That's right. Freedom is not free. So thank you all again. God bless, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Matt Lohman, CEO of Hope Outreach Ministries, where our mission statement is sharing the love of Jesus Christ to the felt needs of our community for the purpose of empowering people towards responsible living. Where we have our parenting ministry, our homeless ministry, our community care ministry, our transitional housing ministry, and our thrift store ministry, which helps everyone in our community who is in need. Please look for us on Community Talk. We're looking forward to telling you more about each of those ministries.
Well, hello there. Welcome to this edition of Community Talk. I love being in the studios with our great friends at Enid Television Network, and they've been so gracious enough to actually help us to promote our upcoming event, the Cultural Community Celebration, coming up October 7th, in about 2 weeks, and we're excited about it. So right now we're joining the community by a rock star set of individuals in our community. This is the Peruvian community here, and I didn't even know we had a Peruvian community. And I'm so glad that these individuals join us in the studio. So I want to take a moment for you guys out there to get to know these awesome ladies here. So tell us about yourselves. Tell us about you.
Well, my name is Patty Hemby. I'm from Lima, Peru. I'm a chef from Peru, and I work here in Enid, Oklahoma for 4 years at Jumbo Foods. I'm here in Oklahoma for 15 years, and I'm glad and I'm thankful.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm Cristina Perez. I'm a parent educator. I'm from Piura, north of Peru, but I grew up in Lima. I've been here in Enid around 25 years.
Wow.
25. I work in CDSA for the last 12 years.
Yes.
And I'm Mariela Otto, and I've been in the States for 23 years. And I work at Prairie View Elementary School.
Wow.
Yes.
So we have Patty, we have Christina, and we have Mariela, right?
Yes.
Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
I mean, you guys gotta love these people here because they are just so fantastic. I'm a little upset because they didn't bring us anything to sample and taste test, but I'll forgive them and I wait until this event come up. And
That will be in October the 7th.
that would be October the 7th. They told me that I have to graciously wait, so I think I'm gonna get my palate, my sophisticated palate together, and in hopes that I'm gonna be astonished, and I know I am. So tell our community, where are you located? What language you speak, and what do you produce? What do you so value about your culture?
Well, Peru is located in the western side of South America. We border by Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, and then the west side for the Pacific Ocean. Our languages are Spanish, Quechua, and Aymara.
Wow.
We are the biggest producers of potatoes. We have 3,000 of variety of potatoes.
Wow.
Also, we produce chili peppers, beans, quinoa, kiwicha, and of course others.
Yeah. She said potatoes, and I recently just returned back from doing some service work in Hurricane Harvey, and we ate chicken and rice almost every single day. And I could have most certainly used some different recipes of potatoes that you guys produced there. So I'm excited to taste, what different recipes you guys have. What can you tell us, our audience out there? I mean, our audience has had so many different questions. What can you tell our audience about the special cuisines that you guys make from a Peruvian standpoint?
Well, talk about Peru and Peruvian cuisine is talk about my passion. Peruvian cuisine is about flavors, about mixes, about aromas, about fusion.
Mm-hmm.
Peruvian cuisine is one of the most fascinated food culture in the whole world. Well, a little bit history on it. When we start, we was agricultures. Then the Incas come to us and unify our gastronomy. Then we have the Spain conquistadors come to bring their spices, food, and all kind of types of different cultures from Spain.
Right.
Well, from this union occurred the magic fusion to come to create a new plates and dishes. All our influences come from different parts of the world. We have Italy, we have Japan, we have France, we have Spain, we have China. China was one of the best and the biggest influences in our culture and our Peruvian cuisine in the 1800s. From all these cultures, what we do is retain a little piece of each one and create the most wonderful plates. We have, for 5 years in a row, Peruvian cuisine is named the first best food in the world, on the Travels Awards.
Wow. You have it. I mean, that's a mouthful. And I was just sitting here, when they talk about experiences, I'm sitting here in this studio I'm gone. My mind is on the food. My mind is on the experience, and my mind is really experiencing what the culture, what brings out your culture in taste and smells and that aroma and that feeling. So I 100% am behind you on that experience. Tell me, what is your favorite dish, in cuisine?
My favorite dish is lomo saltado. That is it has the presentation is like fajitas, but it's not. It's different. It's different, and has to be beef with pepper, chili, onion, and it has to do. You have to cook. At the moment, it's not because it's at the moment it's the lomo saltado. She does a very.
You have to come and visit us to Jumbo Foods.
Oh, you don't got to tell me twice. You don't have to tell me twice. What's your favorite dish?
Oh, it's very unique. It's called causa, Peruvian causa. It's made with mashed potatoes, seasoned tuna, hard-boiled eggs, and a very special. It's ají amarillo. It's very unique and special from Peru.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I bet you sitting out there, you don't know it, but you probably wiping your face off because you're drooling about what we're talking about here in studio. And I just want to remind you, you cannot and you will not taste that before you get to the Community Culture Celebration on October 7th. That event is going to be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And this is where you're going to see this fantastic rock star staff here that's manning the booths. I already imagine that they're going to be loud and, just you're going to experience some pieces of their culture that's going to really communicate to us that we should have been knowing about this all along. And I think that's fantastic. What can you? I guess I was hearing through the grapevine that you won an award. Yes. And that don't surprise me to the least bit, because as I'm hearing you guys explain exactly what is so precious about your culture and you value behind your culture, I think that's automatically award. So tell our audience out here, what kind of award did you win?
Well, this is the award that is given to a chef who have a leadership in promoting Peruvian food and international cook in a big levels.
Yeah. So this is the award here. You can see if you pan into the camera.
My picture is filling down.
Okay. This is a award here, and that's proof that what they produce is stellar.
Yeah, and I am the ambassador of the International Camera of Gastronomy based in Peru.
Okay. So tell me about your guys' family. What kind of family do you have here? I mean, I understand that we don't have a very large Peruvian community, but tell me about your families here.
My family is divided in between Germany, Brazil, and here. My kids are not here. My husband is American, but Miss Mylene, I want all the Peruvian people to know that we are here.
Yes.
And we want to make this community bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. And thank you so much for this moment, because right there is a lot of Peruvians that don't know we are here in Enid.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for this community culture
celebration.
We are so excited for, to people to come and see us, to what we're going to bring to this event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to show part of our culture and part of the dishes, because we have a varieties is enormous and different. In Peru, we have the coast is sometimes is totally different. The meals than the mountain is totally different. Sometimes we don't know certain food or certain fruit for the jungle, because they used to. I mean, now with the internet, we are learning. We still discover certain fruit that we never had in Lima.
Yes.
In Lima. So now with the internet, everything is more is accessible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm just going to go back a little bit by when you were talking about your experience behind eating your cuisines. And I have a young daughter, her name is Olivia. She's 11 years old, and she lives in Seattle, and she wants to be a chef. So she looks at all of the different top chefs and Hell's Kitchens, and just to get an idea of how she wants to be as a chef. And I think looking at this show, she would be very inspired by you and the accomplishments that you've made, and it's so fantastic. But I was sharing with her, what's some of the ingredients, and what do you like to cook now, baby girl, and what are some of the ingredients you like to use? And she said, well, I don't know, Daddy. I was like, well, you got to look at, the different key ingredients, because that's what bring those cultures to life, right?
Exactly.
And that's what talks about and explains the cultures.
Well, let me tell you something about it. I love to cook from I was little. And my mom never say no. I'm gonna start making a mashed potato at 8 years old. And the mashed potato was that you push the mashed potato and make it with the butter and the milk and all that. Well, in Peru, it is a tradition. They come generation to generation cook My grandma cook, my mother cook, I cook, my daughter cook, my granddaughter cook. It is the way it is. And you know, and we make a feast all together in the table, make a different place around, even sing and dance. You know, and present beautiful dishes at the table.
Absolutely. Oh,
I mean, you have to support her. It's like this, okay, baby
wait.
girl, you want to fry an egg? You want to do that? Let's go do it. And that's where that come from.
I cannot wait. Again, we're joined in the studio by the Peruvian community. I mean, we are excited. This thing is ticking down now. If you have not heard about it, I'm just going to let you know that this is probably the best event of the year that we're putting together. It is the Community Culture Celebration. It's going to be October 7th. It's going to be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Government Springs Park North. You won't want to miss it. You might bring your blankets, your lawn chairs, great attitudes, and the whole premise of this event is for you to just really understand our Peruvian community, understand the different cultures that we have right here in the great city of Enid. I came here 9 years ago, wasn't sure if I was going to stay. And I met people like this, and they really shocked me and shocked the world at what they can create and curate based off of their different cultural experiences. So we want to invite you to be a part of this event and just go have fun. We're going to have bounce castles, food, venues, excitement.
Shows.
That's going to be, shows,
Craft.
yes. You know, a lot of laughter, and we're just excited about it. So in parting, is there anything you guys want to say to our audience out here?
I want to say thank you to our community celebration for this invitation that we are honored to be there. And just to say, come to join and taste our Peruvian land, and the table is set.
Yes.
Thank you.
What about you, ladies?
No,
Yes,
thank
we
you
are
very
so
much.
excited, and thank you so much for giving us opportunity. We never been in one of these cultures event.
Yeah, Peruvian is the first time that is going to participate, and we are going to show a little part of art, Inca's art.
Yes. That's awesome. So you cannot miss this event. It's going to be awesome. My name is Demetrius Office. Thank you for joining us in the studios at the Community Talk. And thanks to our partners at Enid Television Network. And thanks to my right-hand partners, Dimple Sandu Johnson and Kevin Beam over at Enid Parks and Recreations. We'll see you on October 7th this year.
Hi, this is Carmen Ball. I'm the Executive Director at Hedges Regional Speech and Hearing Center. We've been on East Randolph for over 50 years, and if you have any questions about hearing or speech for yourself or someone in your family, please give us a phone call. Watch for us on Community Talk. Take care.
Hi, I'm Courtney Stresnick,
And I'm Tiffany Harvey.
and we're with Junior Welfare League of Enid. And we're here today to talk to you about our upcoming charity gala and auction, which will be December 16th at the Central National Bank Center. You might be wondering what Junior Welfare League is. And we are a charitable organization that was founded in the 1930s during the Great Depression. We focused on identifying areas of need in Enid and meeting those needs to improve our community through the giving of our time and through finances as well. So that's what we're here today to talk about, is the gala, which is our largest fundraiser. This is the most significant of the year, and it allows us to contribute back to nonprofit organizations in the community. Since 2004, we've actually been blessed to give back $376,000 back into our community through the kindness of local businesses and individuals.
And so this year with our charity gala, our theme is Arabian Night, and we are excited to invite everybody to this year's gala. With the donations, Courtney, and the sponsorships, we're going to be able to support 4 beneficiaries in Enid. One of them is Loaves and Fishes and their box truck program and their summer food program. Then we have Fleece Friends Foundation and their blanket outreach. We are going to be supporting the Gaslight teens and their youth outreach, including their drama camp. And then finally, we're going to be able to help Leonardo's Children's Museum and their STEM projects.
Very good. Well, that's very exciting. A lot of very worthy causes. Some talking points about this year's gala. We are very excited to bringing a little bit of a change this year. We are going to be at the Central National Bank Center Arena on December 16th. So versus the Grand Ballroom, we're very excited about these changes. We're going to basically be building the party from the ground up, and we've had some great support from Mood Party Rentals in Oklahoma City, as well as our local Ryan Fawcett with Enid Floral. He's been a great asset to Team Gala. So we are very excited to work with them and to bring a whole new experience to you all through the arena and just being able to walk into what we hope will be an Arabian palace. So we hope that you will feel that we have taken you to to an Arabian night. We do have unlimited seating because we're in the arena, so tickets are unlimited this year. Everybody gets a seat, which we're very excited about, as well as being able to offer a full meal with your ticket this year. We're trying to incorporate some of that Arabian spice into it, but leaving it to where you can kind of have a choice of doing that. We'll have a full entree, and you can kind of pick and choose what you would like to kind of customize and your own Arabian experience. Yes. So we are very excited about those changes and hope that you will enjoy that as well. We are theater people at heart, so we have actually brought in also entertainment this year. We'll have a very, very cool Bollywood dance performance by Arya International Dance Academy. They were on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they're very, very talented. We're very excited to have them, as well as some other surprise guests that you'll have to wait and see what those are. So we're very excited to bring those to you. We did bring back the Stars Band this year out of Oklahoma City. Everybody loves them. I'm sure they'll bring down the house. So they will be playing towards the end of the evening. And we have also been blessed enough to have an outdoor cigar lounge this year, sponsored by Berkshire Hathaway. So we're very grateful for those new additions, and we hope that you guys are as excited as we are about it. Our auction this year will be led by Josh Bellamy of Bellamy Auctions, and I do want to note that our auction is sponsored by Edward Jones, so we are also very grateful for that support from our local community. Another exciting change is an efficient mobile bidding system this year for use in our silent and live auctions. The gala is all about fun, but it is mostly a fundraiser, so we do have both silent and live auctions. We have all sorts of items for you. So if Tiffany, would you tell us a little bit more about that bidder system, our mobile?
Absolutely. So this is the most exciting part for me when it comes to the evening. So bidder is a mobile registration and auction site. So from the beginning, you'll be able to go on and register before you even show up to the event. So when you walk in, you'll be able to show us either your printed ticket or your phone, and you walk in the door, no waiting in line. Nice. You get right into drinks and to the food, and then when you get ready to check out, the same system works. You get to hit a button and you're checked out, and you pick up your items and leave at the end of the night. Also with that, you'll be able to preview all of your auction items, all the silent auction items and all the live auction items. So weeks before the event, potentially you'll be able to go on and start picking out the things you want and start making a list of what's most important to you to bid on. And then as the evening goes on, when we open up the silent auction, you'll actually be able to bid from your phone. Nice. So the idea there is you can text in, so you don't have to have a smartphone, even a flip phone works. You're able to go in and you text a code, say how much you want to bid, and bam, you're the high bidder. Then when you get outbid, you get a text back and it lets you know that you've been outbid, and then you hit another button to then bid above that person. So you don't have to stand at the table and wait in line, or you're at the countdown clock waiting, okay, there's 2 minutes left, I'm gonna write one more bid in, and you're missing out on all the fun. You can be at your table with your friends, you can be at the bar, you can be dancing, your phone buzzes, you pull it out, you bid higher than the next person. And so that makes everything very efficient. At the end, it's going to say, here's what you've won, you hit a button, and you've paid for it if you have your credit card on file already. Now, of course, that can be a little overwhelming sometimes the first time around. So we are going to have a lot of support. If you don't want to put your credit card on file, we're able to enter in that into the system later. So there'll be plenty of support, but I am very excited to be able to bring this to our system. And so along with the silent auction, whenever you win on many of our great prizes on our live auction, you'll be able to add that into your total and pay for everything at one time. And we're hoping it's going to make the process a lot quicker, a lot easier, and people can focus more on having a good time and raising a lot of funds for our charities.
Very good. So what would you say the advantages to that are as opposed to, paper auction that we've done in the past? What would you say is the most important?
The most important thing that we're going to see from that is hopefully an increase in the revenue that we can bring in on it. It just allows for more efficiency. You don't forget about it. People get kind of excited about it. I mean, no one wants to, lose in a bidding war, and it really, builds up that excitement during the evening. So that's really one of the high points. Another is just less headaches for everybody. Again, you don't have to wait in line at the end of the night and miss out on the Stars band playing and all your dancing. You get to just pay with one click and then pick your items up when you're leaving. Less headaches, more money we can donate back into our community, and just shorter lines.
So even check-in, right, will be a lot more efficient.
Check-in.
Come in, we'll scan you, show us your ticket, you can go and go on to the party. Okay, very good.
And I just really urge everybody to be able to go in and register early. Go and register early, walk in the door, and get ready to go have a good time. If someone says, I don't want to put my information in early, when you get there, we still have a very simple process of putting your name in to be able to get you into the door. So if you don't do it, don't think you can't show up to the event. We'll still let you get in, but we're really hoping everyone will take advantage of it this year and really streamline the process.
Very cool. Well, we're very excited about these changes. Tiffany and I are second years in Junior Welfare League, so we're really blessed to have been given the opportunity to chair this event. We really hope to really bring some money to our beneficiaries, a lot of really deserving organizations. Now you might ask, how much is it to get in? We do have $75 tickets, and that includes, like I said, your free meal and the whole experience of the night. Aside from individual tickets, we are selling tables for $675. That'll allow 8 guests, as well as lounge options. And we're very excited. We've been, like I said, dealing with Mood Party Rentals out of Oklahoma City, and they are wonderful. We are going to have some killer lounges. We are thrilled about it. So the lounges will be $775 for a single lounge, and that will let you have 6 guests. And a double lounge, which will allow for 12 guests, is $1,400. And even if you get a lounge, we're still going to be able to give you a table to sit down and eat, so you will be best of both worlds in that. But as well as the ticket sponsorships, we do have corporate sponsorships available and are absolutely taking any auction donations from any businesses or individuals that would be interested. If you are interested in sponsorships or an auction donation, please reach out to Tiffany and myself at our Gmail account, which is Enid, JWL Gala @gmail.com. You can also look for our sponsorship options online, and that URL is bit.ly/S spawn G Gala 17. So bit.ly/spawn Gala 17. And that'll direct you right to all this information. You can make auction donations, purchase tickets, all of that straight from the website, and then we'll kind of follow up with you afterwards. And we are selling program advertising as well for any businesses that would be interested. I guess last but not least, please follow us on Facebook. You will be seeing lots of updates from us. Our Facebook is facebook.com/JWL Gala. And we have a lot of exciting things going on our Facebook page with updates, as well as some photos that we partnered with Muncie Photography and the Bridal Shop to bring you some style photos so you know what to wear to gala. Those will be releasing very soon. So again, that's facebook.com/JWL Gala. And then also, if you'd like to check out our website on Bidder, it's bidder.co/JWL bit.ly/events/JWL. Again, that's bitter.co/events/JWL. That'll take you right to our Bitter page, and you can kind of look through that platform and play with that a little bit and register as well. You can purchase tickets on there, but it may be smoother to just purchase tickets and sponsorships, program ads, and auction donations through our sponsorship form at bit.ly/SpawnGala17. Again, you can always contact Tiffany and myself. Again, my name is Courtney Stresnick and
Tiffany Harvey.
We're the gala co-chairs this year, so we would love to hear from you at our Gmail account, enidjwlgala@gmail.com. So we look forward to seeing you December 16th for our Arabian Night at 7 p.m. at the Central National Bank Center Arena. So please come out and enjoy, and we'll raise lots of money for our deserving beneficiaries.
Hi, I'm Tracy Biddle from Leonardo's Children's Museum. Don't forget to come see us at 200 East Maple in downtown Enid, and also watch for us here on Community Talk.